Welcome to Udaldor's Shenanigans. This is episode 5. Hello there, fellas. Udaldor here, and welcome back to my Shenanigans series. Alright. So, in the last episode, we did all of the stuff that you can see right now. Everything you can see right now we did in the last episode, so make sure you go watch that if you haven't seen it already. We do a whole bunch of cool things, and we'll continue with this a little bit today as well. One thing I've done off camera is, except for dying, I made this oak bookcase. They're pretty easy to make. You make them the same way with all different wood types. 3 slabs, 6 planks, you get the thing, and you can put books inside here, like so. It's pretty cool, and I thought it was really nice having them there instead of having them in chests. Now, what's the whole story of me dying, you might wonder? Well, I decided I wanted to go to the Nether. So, because of reasons, which I'll talk about today, I went to mine. I wanted to find some more diamonds and some stuff, actually. And it turns out I actually tried to swim in lava. That's how it ended up, and it was actually a bullshit death. Seriously. I shouldn't have died from that, but I did, and that's the way it is. So I came back up, and it turns out I actually made my second diamond pickaxe now, because I made one when I went down there to get obsidian to go to the Nether. I lost it because I died, and I had to make another one, so that's kind of bullshit. But that's fine. Whatever. Now, there are a few other things I want to do today. Aside from going to the Nether, which is my main mission today, I also want to make an enchantment table. Not the normal one, I want to make the advanced one. The advanced enchantment table from Enchanting Plus. And luckily I have a whole bunch of bookcases for that, because I got them from the lucky block last episode. I think it was last episode. 2 episodes ago? Can't remember. Anyways, to make this I do need obsidian. I also need an Eye of Ender, which, well, requires blaze powder, which I get from the Nether, which I need obsidian to get to. Yeah, you get the point. I have to go to the Nether, pretty much. Alright. So, I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and make a whole bunch of armor so that I at least can feel somewhat safe about heading to the Nether. If that's even possible to feel safe about. Anyways, it's time for a lucky block. I think I'm gonna need a dropper for this. Can't remember how you craft one of those. Okay. So let's make a dropper and get today's episode's lucky block. And let's see what this can give us. Hopefully it's not terribly bad. We'll find out though. Okay, let's break it. Cool. Actually, I got 2 night vision potions, which is actually pretty cool. Now, I don't think I'm going to need the harming and the slowness one, but I can probably use these to get power somehow with extra utilities, so I'll just save them in my full chest. Or in here, actually. Alright. This episode is actually 1 day late, and I am sorry about that. I do have good reasons, though. I've been very busy working on a new project that should be announced within days from this video. It might even be announced the same day if you're watching this, the 14th of July, I believe. So, keep your eyes open for that. I've been very busy, at least working with Corianche, Rick Solo, and Vagram, and a few others for this new project. And I hope and think that you guys will be very excited about this when it gets announced. So keep your eyes open. We'll make sure to let you guys know when it's time. Yeah, see, this is where I were. I was down here and I used the trick I always use. I pretty much... Whoa. Where is that guy? Anyways, the trick I pretty much always use is... I put down water and I stand in the water and I break the obsidian next to me. Therefore, the water, well, thereby the water will flow and make the lava underneath me to obsidian before I fall into the lava. Now, what happened here is kind of weird. I got stuck inside the obsidian block and fell through into the lava underneath the obsidian and I died. Now that is obviously not something that's not supposed to happen, but I didn't lose all that much except from actually my diamond pickaxe, but it's fine. But yeah, like I said, I'm sorry for this episode being a little bit late, and but I hope I'll make it up to you guys when I announce this cool where is that slime? It's getting really annoying. You know what? Die. Yeah. I think you guys will be happy when I announce it. So, keep your eyes open. Koreansha will also announce it about the same time as I do. So make sure you watch his announcement as well. Yes, it will be in video form. Alright. So, enough of that. One thing I wanted to talk about in this video is I want to set up a schedule, a video schedule. Would that be good or bad in your opinion? Would you want me to set up a video schedule and would you want me to try to keep it? Obviously you do if you want me to set the schedule up in the first place. And I think personally that a schedule would really help me. Because right now I'm on summer holidays and I pretty much have half my days off and I have more time than usually to record videos, which I think is awesome. And if I do set up a schedule, I know what to record when, and I think that's really going to help me plan out my days, and I think it's going to be a lot easier for me to put out what I want to put out when I want to put it out. That's a lot of put words. But yes, so please go ahead and leave your opinions in the comments. I always read the comments, always. Whatever you post, I do read them. So please leave some feedback and I'll make sure that I read it through and make a decision. And I'll probably decide at the same time as this announcement video about the project comes out. So keep your eyes open, lots of stuff is to come. Anyways, I am going to take a quick break, mine some of this obsidian, and I will be back whenever I am ready to head to the Nether myself. So, okay guys, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just got myself 23 pieces of obsidian, which should be more than enough to get to the Nether, which is cool. Now, I have some obsidian over, which I want to use to make some alumite, which I am going to use to make a pickaxe that we can use in the Nether to get some materials there. And we do need the alumite to get them. Okay, and we're gonna make a pickaxe out of this, meaning we're going to need a pickaxe head, a tool binding, and a handle. So let's get the tool rod, the pickaxe head, and the binding, the tool binding. Cool. Let's see here. I am going to need to make a stone pickaxe head, one of these, and also one of these. Cool. This is going to be a very, very, very temporary pickaxe, so I won't actually use it for much long. So I'll use the stone for the other ones and just do the alumite pickaxe head. Cool. Now you can put some gold or aluminum brass in here, And you can use that to make a mold out of a tool part. So pretty much what we're doing right now is we're smelting up this gold. And basically, because we want to make one tool part out of metal, we need to smelt the metal to do so. And once we have smelted the metal, we need to pour it into a mold. We don't have those molds just yet. You can't pour them into wood. That wouldn't work. So we're going to pour them like this into... Whoa, really? I need 2 gold? They must have changed that. I should have used aluminum brass instead. I'm stupid. Well. But basically, we're making a mold now that we can pour alumite into later. So that's pretty cool. Let's take a look in here and wrong book. Here, we can actually see that alumite has a mining level of 4, which is what we need exactly. So that's good. Let's wait for this to finish, and we can... Come on. There we go. That's gonna get us the mold, like so. Just right click to get it. And now we can smelt up 2 iron. Let's see here. Actually, 2 iron, 5 of these, and 2 of these. Fits perfectly fits. Yeah. I can't speak today for some reason. Don't ask why. I just can't. Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and just put the excess tool parts in here for now. That one, I'm gonna use the other ones. We also need to make a flint and steel to get to the nether, so let's do that real quick. And while all of this smells up, why don't we go and build up our nether portal? Build up? No. Just build. We just build it. The question is where to put it. I'm not really sure where I want it, so I'll put it down the mine for now, and we can do something fancy with it in a later episode or something like that. Let's put it in here. Let's just mine it out like this, and this can be where it goes. Okay, let's do this. There we go, and flint and steel, boom, and we have another portal. Awesome. Very, very, very awesome. Cool. Let's go and get that alumite, and I'm gonna head to the nether. And the first thing I'm going to do is search for some blazes. And I'll probably do that off camera. Might do a little bit on camera, we'll see. I'm going to upgrade that into a gold chest, by the way, to get some more space for all the junk. There we go. Put that in there. Put this back. Cool. It should be done now. Let's see. Yes. Actually. Whoa. Did I mess something up? I shouldn't have what? 522, right? Oh, I need more obsidian, that's why. I need 2 more pieces. Right, you only get 1 per obsidian, but you get 2 per ingot. I totally forgot about that. Actually, I don't even need more alumite, so... I'm just going to leave that as is. Let's see, how do we get the aluminum brass though? 3 aluminum and 1 copper, okay. Let's do the ores. Wow, that pressure plate is really in the way. Let's smelt this up. Okay, cool. Now we're going to pour the alumite. Click whatever liquid, and it's going to go to the bottom. We want the alumite, and we're gonna pour that into here. And there we go. We have our pickaxe head, and we should now be able to put it together. There we go. Yeah, that'll do for now. Okay, let's go to the Nether and we'll explore that real quick. Yeah. Let's go. Hopefully we won't crash, which people seem to do every once in a while when generating the Netherworld. Pretty weird. Hopefully that doesn't happen to us. Doesn't seem like it. There we go. I want to make a waypoint right here. There we go. Cool. And we spawned in a boneyard biome with a whole bunch... Actually, yes, a boneyard biome. That's always good. There we go. Cool, and the first thing we find is cobalt. And cobalt is exactly what I wanted, because cobalt is a very, very good material that we really much want. Very much want. If you can even say that. You can't, but I just did. Because it's that awesome. Yeah. Hello, Pigman. Now, I don't think I'm going to explore this much on camera. Ah, look at that upside down tree. They're pretty awesome. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to explore this very much on camera. I'll just run around and see if I can find one of those nether fortresses. And eventually some places. And that would be cool. So I'm gonna take a break and we'll be back. Alright, just came back from the Nether and I found a whole bunch of things actually. So that's pretty cool. Got a whole bunch of ardite and cobalt, which is awesome. Mainly I did get 12 blaze rods. There weren't any spawners at the thing I found, but a lot of them spawned because they do spawn on the fortresses occasionally. So I had to wait there for some time, but eventually I got a few of these. Found a golden chest plate in one of the chests as well, actually, which is pretty cool. Almost ran out of food. Oh. That problem again. Sometimes things don't stack until you pick them up as one stack. I don't know, it's weird. Whatever. Alright, so pretty cool. Now I wanted to enchant stuff, I said. And that is exactly what we are going to do. I got some nether bricks here, as you can see, and you can make some really fancy blocks out of these with the chisel, which should be around here somewhere. Where's the chisel? Where is my chisel? I lost the chisel when I died, probably. Yeah, probably had it on me. I don't have any sticks, right? Nope. Let's make some. Okay. Let's make a chisel again. You can make some really fancy looking blocks with these. And I think I want to go for the blue and the... I don't know. These ones, the other blue ones, which aren't really blue, but whatever. I'm probably just going to place this somewhere down here. I won't really build any fancy themed thing. I'll just put it somewhere for now. And I can move it if I feel the need to. I think that sounds about right. Let's put it... Alright, I don't have a shovel either. Brilliant. I should make one of those really soon. To make things a bit easier. I'll make a stone one for now. That's much better. Okay. So let's make a few of these and a few of these and we'll see. Now, I'm not very good at building at all. As you probably have realized by now. Maybe I should use the other ones down here actually and the blue ones. Yeah, I like these ones a lot better, actually. These are very fancy. Look at them. They're not blue, but they're, like, awesome. Yeah, and it looks like we're gonna have a lot of time over as well today to continue with some Ender.io machinery. And, again, machine stuff is pretty much the favorite part of any mod pack nowadays. I love the technical parts of things. You know what? I think this is wrong, actually. I just messed up. Because I need bookcases. Yeah. And the bookcases are gonna go here. So let's break these. Let's put 3 right there. We'll put 3 right here. And I'll make 1 more, and then we'll have 9 of those to begin with. Which should be enough, hopefully. Oh! Oh. Now that's gonna be a problem. I should have thought about that. Oh no. Well, then this whole thing is kind of... Well, no. Okay. You know what? Let's just... Nope. Nope. Okay. It... It seems I am gonna have to go... do something about that. Don't you think? Yeah. Wow. Okay. I really didn't expect that. I don't know how I could forget that, because this is aligned with the... Yeah. I'm gonna do a few things off camera. I'm gonna go get some more stone, this stone, and I'll just move everything 1 layer down. Make everything 1 layer deeper. Alright? Sounds good? Cool. Alright, I will be back soon, and the basement will just be 1 layer deeper. Magic. Cool. Alright, so this is pretty much what I ended up doing off camera. I just put everything 1 layer down, as you can see. Now we have 4 blocks up to the roof, which I guess can be useful for some things, maybe. Anyways, we're gonna make that enchantment table now. The enhanced one, or whatever it was called. Advanced, probably. Yeah, advanced enchantment table. And I'm actually gonna see, it's gonna be interesting to see if I can do this without looking there in the recipe. We're gonna need 1 Eye of Ender, I know that for sure. We were gonna need a Book of Quill, I think. Which is like this. There we go. And if I remember right, it should be something like this. And what were the... okay, fail. Alright, yeah. Okay. There we go. Put that down. And there we go. So we're gonna open this up, and you can see a whole bunch of things, actually. We can switch between a vanilla crafting table, where it's random, I guess. Yes. And we can go to the mod one, where we can pick everything ourselves, pretty much. Wait. There are no enchantments here. Do I have to click E? R? Huh? This is weird. Does the tool have to be completely... like, not broken? Or... I tried this in creative the other day and it worked fine. Let's just try making a stone pickaxe. See if that works. Because if that's the case, that kind of sucks, to be honest. Yeah, that's not it. Ah. I mean, this sure works, right? See, this works fine. Well. Okay. Can I do armor? No, I can't do anything. I'm pretty sure this worked in... Okay, that's pretty weird. I guess we'll just go ahead and do one of these for now. Oh, there. Do I even want to risk this? Nah, I don't. You know what? I'm gonna just try in creative, well, in another world. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna try this off camera and I'll be back. It seems they changed the model a little bit since I used it the last time. Now you actually need to use an enchanted book, I think, to use it. But I went ahead and enabled classic mode in the config file instead, so yeah, I prefer that. So now we should be able to enchant stuff. Cool. So you can see the max enchantment level right now is 28, and well, we only have 31 levels anyways. And if we put more bookcases here, this max level will increase. So keep that in mind. And you can also see that the enchanting cost increases with, well, with these things when I do this. So that's pretty cool. I do want fortune on this one, pretty bad. I guess unbreaking would be pretty good. And efficiency as well. Now I'm thinking efficiency 3, unbreaking 1. I do want fortune. Come on, fortune. Okay, so this could do, I guess. Let's enchant that for now. And the thing is, I can put this back and I can change any of these levels whenever I want to, so that's pretty cool. Okay, awesome. So, enchanted diamond pickaxe. Woohoo! That's pretty awesome, don't you think? Yeah, let's put away all this stuff. I'm really low on cobblestone. I think I said that before, but really, I am very low on cobblestone. And this thing I don't need, and I definitely don't want it taking up space in my chests. Okay, let's leave all these things in here now for now. Actually, this one I forgot to place down again. There we go. Cool. And let's sleep. Cool. So, we've enchanted that right now. I'm probably gonna kill some mobs the next night, and I'll enchant my armor as well, so why not? Cool. Let's see here. The video is pretty much almost 30 minutes already, so yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. We didn't get a lot of stuff done today, but we did get some framework up. I did get a whole bunch, well, framework. I got a few resources that I am going to need to do cool stuff. Come on. So weird. Like glowstone and nether quartz and a whole bunch of other cool materials that we can use to make a whole bunch of cool things. Now, I think I already know kind of what I want to do in the next episode, so I might as well just say that right now. Not that. I want to continue working on the machines a little bit. I'm probably going to get some better power generation up and running, and there are two alternatives. Either I start off easy with some culinary generators and I just use this food from the farm and some more stirring generators as well. Or I go for lava power, which I probably will do. I usually end up doing that in the beginning, and then eventually I switch over to biogas or something like that from forestry. I really like that actually, so we'll see. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please feel free to leave a like and a comment with some suggestions. They are always welcome. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my content, share it with others, and consider pledging some money to me on Patreon. I would be really happy. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, have a nice day. Bye-bye. 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 Yeah, that was pretty weird, right? Bye, guys.